I start my bullshit at the door. I start my bullshit at the door, you know what I mean? I don't even want to talk to you if you don't, you know what I mean? Morning, Wolfie, all the way over in Australia. Hey, Wolfie, you know what I mean? I don't even want to talk to you if you don't, you know what I mean? I don't even want to holler at you, unless you know, you know what I mean? And of course, Alucard, like, hey. But yes. Good morning, Dell. Good morning. Magpie has shown up over in the YouTube chats. I am rocking my something black made denim jacket because I wanted y'all to see the quality on this thing. This thing right here, you know what I mean? This thing right here is, you know what I mean? Listen, I don't know, some of y'all don't, you know what I mean? So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna try to have a fun show today because I've been talking about serious stuff for the past, I don't know what, 3-4 days, and some of y'all like, oh my God, why don't you find something else to talk about, Negro? Ah. Thank you, Magpie. This is some something black made quality up in here, baby. Sexy, ain't it? Yeah, it's sexy. If I was to stand up, y'all would see the entire outfit. I look like Kendrick Lamar at the Grammys. I look I look like Kendrick Lamar at the Grammys looking at Drake going,
get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
all right, hold on. Before I even get the show started, here come Alucard like, I want to go to the bathroom, bruv. Hold on. I miss old Ice Cube. I miss old Ice Cube. I don't like this new Ice Cube. I miss the old one. When would they shoot Ice Cube? N word, you love to hate Ice Cube. I miss that one. I don't like this new one. But anyway. All right, let me go ahead and start this show off proper like before I begin. Whether you're over on YouTube or you're on TikTok, I got 3 requests. Please take them in mind. This is my dirty hustler. Like this show. Every morning I get up, have myself a cup of coffee. I got a date. I got a fritter in there, but it was supposed to be my wife's, but I'm gonna eat it. Babe, I love you, but you just gonna have to. Yeah, you know what I mean. You're gonna have to. You have to be mad at me, my love. I'm gonna eat that fritter. So like this show. Over on YouTube, just hit the little like buttons, the little all them little itty bitty things. Hit that over there. Share the show. Share it with your friends, your loved ones, your coworkers, people you don't like, people you do like, whatever. Just share it all over the place. This is a crazy morning show. Sometimes I'm serious, sometimes I'm funny. Today I plan on being funny. So share the show. If you're over on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to Ghost Claw Productions Radio, why? What do we have to do? We love you so much. Come play with us. Now I look like Dave Chappelle playing Charlie Murphy. Playing Rick James. Give it to me, baby. so so subscribe to the channel. If you over on TikTok, throw your boys some coins if you got it. You know what I mean? I know no times is tough. Throw your boys a couple of nickels, couple of shells, you know what I mean? Now the dog wants to come back in. God, dog. Can I start this show? I can't even get mad at Alucard. I cannot even get mad at Alucard because I'm the reason he acts like that. I can't. Like when he was a puppy, I kind of spoiled him, let him lay in the bed with me and stuff, and now he's just a spoiled brat. But he's also an old curmudgeon, so there's that. All right, let me go ahead and start this show proper like. Hitting y'all with the Godzilla -1. Call this, you know what? I'm gonna start. That's what I'm gonna do in the morning. When I start inhaling and stuff, I'm gonna call that villain -1. Damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to the sound of coffee. One tap for your man, boo boo. Shout out to the DOC. I know people didn't like his second album, Helter Skelter, but I mean he had a couple of songs on there that I loved. Like the last hidden song. You got pitch in your mouth all day. Anyway, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. There's a story your mother will never tell you. She keeps it locked away in her brain. I mean, I know you like her when she's making that pumpkin pie or that sweet potato pie or whatever. But there's a story she'll never tell you about the time that she made one of those pies for me. And then she fed it to me. Naked. While Danny Boy's Come When I Call played in the background. Yep, she fed me a whole pie. These mama jokes ain't going nowhere, cheering. These mama jokes ain't going nowhere, cheering. You just gonna have to get used to it. As I said, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. This morning extravaganza comes to you courtesy of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. If you do not have the time to be able to watch this show, but would love to be a part of this show, go to gcpr.live. There you can hear myself and all the great, fantastic other hosts and radio shows we have on this station. Diversity, equity, and inclusion lives here at GCPR because every voice matters. This show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs. Hit it with the deep voice, Thomas. Glitter Wigs. I did have some milk. I did have some with the pie that your mom fed. Yes. Go to glitterwigs.com and pick up some incredible smelling candles and some of that melting wax, you nasty freak. Ha ha! Over at glitterwigs.com, and these incredible smelling candles are inspired by some of your favorite content creators, myself included. Glitterwigs.com. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. This show is brought to you in part by, oh wow, my skin is so beautiful. Why is that? It's because it is Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. nailexcellence.com. Here's the one y'all love all the time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Oh, Something Black Made. Them fantasies your daddy has of black folk. Yeah!
He needs some milk.
That happened, yes. Go to. I don't have octaves like that there, Gretchen. I'm funny. Go to somethingblackmade.com and check them out. The jacket I was just wearing, it can be bought over at somethingblackmade.com. The Sound of Coffee Shop is up and running. I am in the process of ordering myself a Mother F. Donald John Trump Club t-shirt. I might actually order the coffee mug. And I've also ordered, I forgot what else I ordered, but I ordered 3 different things. But they are going to be here, so you get a chance to actually take a look at the quality on these things. I did say I was going to try to get it in black. Unfortunately, I have to go through and remake it in black. I'm trying to find out how well the t-shirts and the coffee mugs sell before I get into anything else, because I'm not going to overload you guys with a bunch of shit that is too expensive. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna keep at the t-shirt, coffee mug. T-shirt, coffee mug. That's what it is. I ordered a BOAP t-shirt. Uh-oh! You're gonna get a chance to see. Oh! BOAP, baby. BOAP. But go to The Sound of Coffee, that's all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. If you're over on TikTok, on YouTube, you can actually see some of the products. Super chats are open. I never thought I'd be able to say that. I have super chats open. That is so great. Like, y'all don't understand, man. I've come a long way, and you guys have come a long way with me. This has been some personal growth shit, and I could not be more proud of you guys. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and introduce the best studio audience on radio, the Perculators. These folks are the best in the biz, I mean. But wouldn't be no show. Wouldn't be no show without the Coffee Beans. Y'all number one, fam. Y'all number one, fam. Without you guys, it's fish soup early in the morning, heated over a big lighter. And one last thing, Villains Guild, stand up, VG for life. I always got to shout out my crew. Yes, I do have a Cash App. It's capital letter, Mr. Bishop, capital M and Mr., capital B and Bishop, 3687. That is my Cash App. I don't like putting that out because I don't want anybody going, oh my God, you just come on TikTok and YouTube begging for money. Not that I beg for money, ladies and gentlemen. This is an operation. This is just not one guy sitting around doing stupid shit. This is an actual operation. This is a company. There is a CEO, a CFO. There is a president. There is a board of directors and things of that nature. Ghost Claw Productions, LLC is a business. Ghost Claw Productions Radio just so happens to be part of it, just like Ghost Claw Entertainment is a part of it, things of that nature. Yes, this is a business. So it's not that I'm begging for money. It's just simply, hey, if you like what I do, donate. Anyway, so for those of you who did not get a chance to watch Rouse High Exalted last night, and I don't know why, I told a story about my first meeting with Leon Spinks. For those of you who don't know who Leon Spinks is a former world heavyweight champion. Leon Spinks died last year. He passed away. Speaking of which, before I go any further, rest in peace to Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy, I think it's either Betty or Betsy Akawana. Akarana. I can't pronounce the last name. They were found unalived. Oh, Betty. They were found unalived in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home. It is an active police investigation. Gene Hackman is a 2-time Academy Award winner. Their dog died too, so I'm thinking this might have been like some methane or what's that stuff, that carbon monoxide. It might have been that. So rest in peace to the 2-time Academy Award winning actor and his wife and their dog. Now, I told this story last night about Leon Spinks. And my first, like the only time I've this and Dave and Angry gave me shit about it. But damn it. Yeah, Ragnarok. And their dog died too. Yeah, Ragnarok. I found that out on the way to taking a wife to work. So Dave and Angry gave me bullshit about this story. Katrina, thank you. Dave and Angry gave me shit about this story. So I figured I would bring sometimes I want to do a Truthful Thursday. Sometimes I want to do stories from the villain Thursday. So this is going to be one of those. All right, so for those of you who don't know who Leon Spinks is a former world heavyweight champion, undisputed world heavyweight champion. He beat Muhammad Ali. Ali came back like 6-7 months later, took the title back from Leon. But it was Leon and his brother Michael Spinks, the Spinks boys. So Leon had a very we'll call it colorful. We'll say colorful. Okay. Richard Pryor told a joke about Leon Spinks getting busted with $1.50 worth of cocaine. I'm going to say that one more time because a lot of y'all didn't understand it. A lot of y'all did not, a lot of y'all did not understand what I just said. Leon Spinks got busted with $1.50 worth of cocaine. Richard Pryor tells this joke, but this actually happened. This actually happened. He literally was busted with $1.50 worth of rock. Not even rock, just, I don't know, rock dust. I don't. What do you even do with that? What do you even do with that? You open up the aluminum foil has disappeared. Like, what do you do with that? That is Thanos cane. That shit.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
That is dust. That is the remnants of cocaine. You imagine somebody, like, come on, man. $1.50. But anyway, so Leon had a series of hard time issues, which brings me to when I met him. I was 20 years old, on my way to basic training in the Navy. Was on my way to U.S. Naval Training Great Lakes, which is in Chicago. Shout out to them. Right? Chi-town winds blow so hard. I don't know why it was cold as hell in it, but anyway, right? So I was on my way. I had to fly from Kansas City to St. Louis, right? Yep. So I had to fly from Kansas City to St. Louis. Could have drove, but whatever. From there, we were going to take a bus to Naval Station Great Lakes. So I don't like peeing in planes. I'm not even going to front. I don't like urinating in planes. Because if that son bitch goes down and I'm in there dropping a deuce or peeing, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to find me in the, come on, man. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that. You gonna find me in the bathroom of the plane, covered in that blue water. My family got to see me after that shit. My wife has to go and identify me, and I'm out here looking like the Blue Man Group. Argue with your mama, man. Argue with your goddamn mama, man. I holds it. I do not like peeing on the plane. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm scared of that shit. I was on a flight to Afghanistan. I think I got up once. Once. We were going to Afghanistan. I got up once. Listen, I took more medication to go to sleep. I was like, I bet you I can't pee if I'm not awake. That ass. So I could be in there when the plane pulls a Hindenburg, and they gonna find me. Yeah, we found one, covered in that blue shit. And listen, I don't know where that blue shit comes from, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere underneath that toilet. So if the plane go down and shit start crumpling up, I get that blue shit all over me. Now I'm just covered. Now my wife has to see my naked ass because they got to take the clothes off. Here's her husband. Here's her husband of 17 years. Here's her husband who's been in a relationship with her for over 20. Her best friend, her partner, her equal, the stepfather to her children, covered in that blue man shit. No. So I don't like peeing in planes. So naturally, I didn't pee in this plane. You know what I mean? We landed in St. Louis, and I went to the bathroom. I go in, and there's a security guard taking a piss. So I went to the first stall. You know, he's in the third, I'll go to the first. Right? Again, one stall between two men taking a leak. Gentlemen, all of you guys that like to be all up on somebody, put up space, buddy. Protocol, protocol. Thank you, Narc. Some, they're peeing. Now look over. Why is my alcohol and drugs? Shut up. Oh my God. There goes TikTok. We're going to restrict you. Anyway. So, I look over. Hey. Ain't you Leon Spinks? Because it was. It was Leon Spinks. It was Leon Spinks. Taking a piss. Right there. This is what Leon did. I'm still urinating. He's done. I hear him zip up, take a step back, look at me while I'm urinating and go, yes, I am. And then walked away. That's what he did. That is exactly what he did. That's what he did. Yes, I am. And then he walked away. Now, when we were on Rouse High Exalted last night, I was in a, let's just say, an elevated sense of, I was opening my mind because I was elevated. I said that sometimes I think that was a phantom, like it was a fantasy, like that didn't really happen, like that really didn't happen. It was almost like a Twin Peaks kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like it was a Twin Peaks kind of thing. Like, did I really meet Leon Spinks in the bathroom of a hotel in the airport in the St. Louis airport? Did that really happen? Or was that some sort of a metaphor? Like fight your demons and succeed. It's kind of like, for those of you who watch Fight Club, remember when old boy would go into his little safe space? It was like a cold ass, I don't know, a cold cave, and there would be a penguin going slide, and then he would, I felt like that was what meeting Leon Spinks in the bathroom in St. Louis Airport was. That was my slide. You know what I mean? That was you know what I mean? Like, just that was my like the ethereal moment. Cause it was the early in the morning, so wasn't nobody there. Wasn't like it was a bustling, like the St. Louis airport was, but no, it was quiet as shit. And here I am in the bathroom. And I look over and Leon Spinks is over there. Like, could you imagine if that's my avatar of good things? Is like I go places to pee and Leon Spinks is there? Something's going on in my life. Hey, Leon Spinks is there. Leon Spinks is there, and now that makes it even worse. What? Why does that make that worse, Angry? I'm going through some things. Me and the wife have been together so long, yet I don't know how much I love her so much, and I don't understand whether or not why she doesn't love me, or I don't believe that she loves me as much as I love her. And then I go to a bathroom someplace like a Waffle House, and then Leon Spinks comes over to my right and pees. And I look and go, hey, ain't you Leon Spinks? To which she says, her love is eternal. He finishes peeing, zips up, and walks away. I have my answer. My wife will love me forever. It's eternal. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Do y'all remember that commercial featuring that jackass Kanye West? Remember that commercial where he was like, where the Kobe Bryant commercial is like, can you be a different animal and the same beast? And Kanye's like, what the F are you talking about, Kobe Bryant? And he said, you're welcome. That'll be like that. Good morning, brother. Bad MFers in the house. Like, could you imagine that? Like, Leon Spinks is now he's like my spirit guide. When I doubt myself, I go to the bathroom to take a piss, and Leon Spinks is there to give me some salient advice with 3 words. Man, I really want the radio station to work, man. I gotta figure it out, man. I don't understand. Like, I gotta figure out how to make this radio station work. Well, let me go take a piss. I'm peeing. Hey, ain't you Leon Spinks? Believe in yourself, and everything else will follow. Zip, walks away. I could live with that. I'm getting salient advice while urinating next to Leon Spinks. I can do that. Hold on, what's going on, JB from NYC? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just went. Does anybody else have that Twin Peaks moment? Like somebody comes and hey yo, this your man. Nerd, yes. I can do that. I'm going, how the hell is Trump getting away with this? How do people not see that he's a piece of shit? What kind of craziness is this? This is the most ridiculous thing. This man is horrible for the nation. God, I got to take a piss. I'm starting to urinate. I look over. It's Leon Spinks. Excuse me. I thought you were dead. Aren't you Leon Spinks? Hey, yo. This your man's. Zip. Walks away. Gretchen's like, he's your Elvis from True Romance. Yes! 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 My spirit my spirit advisor is Leon Spinks peeing at a urinal. Like, Leon's looking at me every morning, or every time I see him, he's like,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Leon is out here giving out all this salient information and salient advice while standing at a urinal. See, I don't know how that would be for women. Like, I've never been into a women's bathroom. So I've been in one, but I ain't never been in there and urinate or whatever. But I could imagine women going to a stall. Like, they're worried about something. Like, oh my God, I'm not going to get this promotion at work. This is ridiculous. I have better qualifications. Why do this man have to get it simply because he has a penis? I'm so sick. Let me go in the bathroom and take a piss. Y'all go in the bathroom and y'all peeing. And then, like, you hear, I don't know, like Marilyn Monroe or Lauren Bacall. Let's just say it's Lauren Bacall. You're peeing in a stall. And then somebody says, Lauren Bacall must pee. Lauren Bacall, pee, right? And then they go, did you just say you're Lauren Bacall? And then she goes, your qualifications are enough. Your qualifications are enough. She farts, gets up, and walks away. I think, you know what? If I did own a studio or something, that would be how I give daily affirmations to people. Like, if this was I'm ready to, because David Angry is like, we need to recreate this and stuff. I would recreate it. I would. And I'd put like a light, because, again, Leon Spinks has passed away. I'm not making fun of Leon Spinks. I'm not making fun of anything about Leon Spinks. Although the $1.50 worth of cocaine, that's some shit that Richard Pryor talked about. So I'm not making fun of Leon Spinks. But could you imagine the salient advice I could give if I could recreate this whole thing. I could recreate this whole thing. And that story could be like, what is it? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Things that, I just did. Did that really happen? Yeah, you really did meet Leon Spinks taking a piss. Like, you know what I mean? I could do that. Could you imagine getting salient advice from urinating from people who have lived in the past? I'm seeing daily affirmations. I'm seeing something called daily affirmations while taking a piss. That's what I see. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a sound for the soundboard. of somebody peeing. What's going on, sis? I love you. And I'm going to put it on the soundboard. And when I want you guys to really feel something, I will use the sound of somebody peeing to give you that affirmation.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I want y'all to have that. I want y'all to have that. Some level of advice, some level of something that gets you through the rest of your day. I won't call it the golden trickles, smoking hide. I'm not going to do that. But golden affirmations does sound good. Like, you know what I mean? Dell, why? Why? Dell, don't do that. Dell is thanking me. I ain't even done it yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, tinkle philosophy. You know, PP philosophy. We'll call it that, you know. No, Jay Thomas, it does not boost my serotonin levels. It's just, I think about that. I think about that sometimes. Because that wasn't even the most, you know, that wasn't even the most famous person I met. I met Kool Moe Dee on a plane. My older sister Linda has met Bruce Springsteen, her and my niece Jordan. My cousin is called Thunderfoot Kiris. Good morning, Sanduce. What's happening? I have a cousin named Larry Thunderfoot Kiriton, who is a big karate person. I didn't learn karate. I did not learn karate at all. I will bust all that. I'm not trying to do all that. I did try. I will tell you the only time that ever worked. See, Dave met Rakim. Smoke good, yeah. But I will tell you the one time I did try to do a karate move and it worked. Like, I have super kicked somebody. It was crazy. I was in the middle of a fight and he was shorter than me. So I'm fighting and I threw his ass back and he tried to run up on me and I listen. Straight super kick, baby. Kick the shit out of him. I kicked the shit out of him. I ain't mean to either. But as soon as I threw his little ass off, he came running back. I super kicked the dog shit out of him. His body kept going. His head was right where my foot was. Baka! And he went down. But anyway. But yeah, something like golden affirmations. You know, problems that need to be solved, and you're thinking about them being solved, but somebody is urinating and giving you the advice that you need. You know, golden affirmations. I'm going to find the sound of somebody urinating, and I'm gonna put it on here. What Sparta? I kicked the shit out of him and then I picked him up because I was like, hey man, stop fighting me. Because I didn't want to fight him. I didn't want to fight him. He's a friend of mine. But he was drunk, kept trying to fight me. So we got to swinging and I threw his little ass and he ran up and it was super kick time. So we all know that America is becoming a hellscape, wrapped up in the end of the world and that sort of shit. I'm not going to name it Golden Showers Chaos. Stop that, man. Ran out of pee-pee. I think ran out of pee-pee might be the janky theme for 2025. I got to talk to the rest of the guild, but I wonder, does anybody else in the guild feel like we have ran out of pee-pee? I'm just saying. Oh, hold on. Gretchen said, it needs to be like Lieutenant Drebin from Police Squad when he's on the hot mic peeing for like 5 minutes. Yeah. I can give you weekly affirmations with like 3 minutes of pee. I can do that. But I think this is gonna be the theme for 2025 for the Jankies. We just ran out of pee. Nobody got time, man. We ain't got nobody has time for that, man. Like nobody has time for America today. Canada's making fun of us. Who pees for 3 minutes, sir? I know a lot of people that pee for 3 minutes. I know a lot of people that do. My father used to do that. But then again, my father, one of the things I miss a lot about, one of the things I miss about my father is is the contradictions that made him who he was. Like, you ever see somebody drive a truck for almost, like 10 hours and then drinks a half a bottle of green NyQuil to go to sleep? My dad did that. My father actually did that. And I watched him do it. 10 hours. He was on the road for 10 hours. We'd pull over, eat something. It was me and my little brother. We'd pull over, we'd eat something. And like he kept driving and kept driving and kept driving. And then he just pulled up in somebody's parking lot. This 18-wheeler full of stuff. Drank a half a bottle of that green NyQuil. That NyQuil tastes like death. Green listen, they had to come up with another flavor of NyQuil because that green NyQuil tastes like straight death. Like you drink that when you ain't got a cold, you got the Rona. Licorice my ass. That's like liquor ass. That's what it's not licorice. It's liquor ass. That green NyQuil is death. Holy shit. Woo, thank you. The pills is better. The pills is better. As a child, I had to take just half a cup of that green shit. Jeez. That shit should have came with bubbles and molten lava. But my father downed an entire, it was like not an entire, a half a bottle of that shit and was knocked out for like 5 hours. Woof! And I watched him do it. Took it to the head too. No, and my father obviously didn't believe in chaser drinks. Like if he was drinking Chivas Regal, it was just straight Chivas Regal. What are you mixing it with? More Chivas Regal and some ice. What are you talking about? Right? If he was drinking E&J, it was E&J and ice. Mixed drink. What the hell is a mixed drink? You better mix that ice. So, and there was no chaser. It wasn't like, how you cool kids like to do tequila and then beer. My father was like, tequila, cool. What are you chasing with? More tequila. So to see this man take a half a bottle of green NyQuil to the head with no chaser, no water, no nothing, and then go to sleep. My father's on a different type of time, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. Michael Pruitt said, we didn't run out of PP. They're pulling they're putting a catheter in and stealing. But that's one of the contradictions that made him who he was. My father was crazy, man. Well, I missed the crazy old man. Like some of the shit that he would, like my father scared me. Okay, my father scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. But he's like the first man of your life. And here I am. I'm 3 years old, and I'm looking up to this massive dark man with this gray hair. Like my father's hair went gray at like 18 or some shit, and it's one of the reasons I keep my hair cut low is because I have his side of the family's hair, and I'm afraid one day I'm gonna wake up and all this shit on my hair is gonna be gray, like just, you know what I mean? He was gray in his 30s and 40s and shit. So. But my father was just that kind of guy, man. He scared the shit out of me. But my father, he showed love by buying shit. Like he bought me a horse. I had a horse in the hood. Like I had a horse in the hood. I had a horse in the hood. Let me say that again. I had a horse in the hood. My father asked me, what did I want for my birthday? And my dumb ass said a horse. This man brought a horse to the hood. Whoa, man.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
My old man brought me a horse. I was 6. I was 6. My old man brought me a horse for my birthday. So I come home from freaking kindergarten, first grade, something like that. I get off the bus. The Benjamin Stables people are in the front of the house. They got the thing is out to the back. So I go in the house and my mom like, Mom, what's going on? She's like, out back. Just go out back. Go out. Your daddy out there. Your daddy out there. You go out there. They're putting in a fence. We never had a fence. They're putting in a fence. The hell's going on? Mom said, go in there. He done turned one side of our 2-side garage into a stable. I look in the dark. This goddamn horse go walking out. Scared the shit out of me. It just scared the shit out of me. I look in the dark and a horse head come out. It's like,
Gotcha, bitch.
that horse scared me. Damn, it was an old horse. Okay, Cherokee had seen better days. Whatever the hell he was supposed to do, that ain't bougie. This was on 73rd and Lydia in Kansas City, Missouri. That shit was not bougie. There was nothing bougie about having a goddamn horse in the backyard. And my mother was heated. Like, my mother loved horses. She just didn't want no damn horse in the backyard. How you gonna barbecue and be afraid that your fruits and vegetables might get eaten by a damn horse? How the shit is that? So, and what I didn't realize is now I got to take care of this thing. Cherokee ate an entire apple out of my hand, and I thought it was the most fascinating shit ever. So I started feeding him apples, and my father was like, stop eating them apples. Feed him something else. Give him some hay. Now we got bales of hay in the hood. I want y'all to understand. This is east of Troost. I've told y'all the dividing line in Kansas City was Troost. Everything west of Troost, that was where the white folks were. That's where the money was. That was all where at. East of Troost, where the Negroes was at. East of Troost is where you get a neck bone sandwich. East of Troost is where you can get like them funky bell bottoms. East of Troost is like the Isley brothers. West of Troost was like the Doobie brothers. So anyway, so we east of Troost. This is the hood. And my father has me out here at 5 o'clock in the morning feeding a horse. Are you at what? Do you understand? All the kids in the neighborhood wanted to come over to our house. Hey, yo, what's happening, Ace? All the kids in our neighborhood wanted to come over to look at this horse. It's a goddamn horse. Okay? A whole ass horse. In the hood. My father bought me a horse. And listen, I don't.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I don't know why my dad did this. Probably because he wanted to be able to brag to his friends that he has a horse in the backyard. because that was my father. That's how my father was. Yes, Ace, my father bought me a horse when I was like 6 years old. Yes, I had a horse in the hood. And not like the cool, y'all see the cool black cowboys now that be marching through Chicago and Louisiana and New Orleans and shit. No, this was before them. This was, hey, it's the hood. What do we need in the hood? Well, we got E and J. We got weed. What else we need? Oh, how about a horse? Sure, why not? A horse. A freaking horse. So I gotta feed this thing in the morning. It was the most fascinating thing on earth was watching this horse eat entire apples out of my head. That's what I told you. But then I realized it'll eat a carrot like that too. Like, oh, for world? Oh, it'll knock off a carrot? Okay, here, carrots. The horse ate part of our backyard, like the back corner of our backyard. The horse would like graze over there. Like you can't, and then I didn't realize horses poop. I didn't realize horses take shits. Big ones. Big, nasty smelling ones. A lot. Like, yo, hey, yo, what am I stepping in? I am messing up my kicks before I go to school because I got horse shit on them. Listen, in first grade, you can't explain that to nobody. Why does your shoes stink? I stepped in horse poop. How? How, Sway? How did you step in horse poop? You live east of Troost. Okay? You can get pig feet popsicles. How did you step? How? My daddy bought me a horse. I'm going to reset this show and I'm going to continue to tell this story because that's just the beginning, kids. That's just the beginning. A horse in the hood. This is the Truthful Thursday exclusive. A horse in the hood. Let me refresh my coffee so I can reset this show so I can continue this. I'm not bougie. There is no bouginess in this. This is a horse in the hood. There's no bougie in this. I was too young to understand bougie, kids. How the hell how you bougie when you don't even, you're like, I am trying to understand why this monster beast horse is in my backyard. Okay? Let me refresh my coffee, reset this show, because yes, there is more. I have to talk to y'all about teeny poo. Hold on. Yes, kids. There is a teeny poo involved in this. But before I begin or finish telling this story, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Fast Baby. Oh, he's so sexy. The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio. Remember, if you want to listen to this show, but you don't have time to watch this show, go to gcpr.live. There you can listen to The Sound of Coffee, The Kennedy Effect tonight, Superplex Party tonight, Rouse High Exalted, Peak Trans, Hurricane Girls, Cold Dead Hands, Conversations with T. Nathan, and so much more. Because here at Ghost Claw Productions Radio, Diversity, equity, and inclusion lives and exists. And it is not just a slogan for us, it is a part of who we are. Ghost Call Productions Radio, where every voice matters. Go to gcpr.live. This show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs, Glitter Wigs. Go to glitterwigs.com and pick yourself up some of those incredible smelling candles and fantastic merchandise inspired by some of your favorite content creators, myself included. Wink, wink. Glitterwigs.com. This show is brought to you in part by California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. This show is brought to you in part by Mel. What her name is? Well, Melanated Excellence! A celebration of the melanation, but remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MelExcellence.com. And finally, something black made, oh, something black made, my daddy's balls and this horse. See, my father was the one that bought the horse. So therefore, I didn't have a horse in my life, and then my father bought me a horse, so it was something black made, just like my daddy's balls. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out some of the merchandise over there. I am rocking this very beautiful denim jacket. You can buy it over at somethingblackmade.com. The Sound of Coffee shop is up and running. The Sound of Coffee shop.fourthwall.com. There, you can pick yourself up an exclusive Mother F. Donald John Trump Club t-shirt in orange. I am going to go back and make it in black, but damn it, you guys can get it in burnt orange. Go to The Sound of Coffee, all one word, all lowercase, shop.fourthwall.com. Now, back to Truthful Thursday presents The Villain and the Horse. So, let's go ahead and talk about what happened after my father bought me this horse. So, number one, the horse's name was Cherokee. Right? Very beautiful horse. Don't even know what type it was. I just know it was bigger than me. Cherokee was a tall horse. One of the tallest horses I ever seen. Oh, he was brown and white. Brown and white. Now, like I said, feeding this horse was an adventure. Watching this horse eat up the back part of our hey, what's going on, Abel? Hey, watching this horse eat the back part of our backyard was weird. You know what I mean? Kind of weird. The horse poop and the amounts of it and the locations of it. See, I didn't really see with dog poop doesn't hide. And Taz, stop playing with me. Stop it. Listen. Horse poop is insidious because it blends in with the grass. Probably because it's 90% grass. Okay, or whatever the hell else. You know what I mean? I didn't realize how insidious it was until I went and I know, Jess, I know. I did not realize how insidious it was until that one time I went out in the backyard and stepped square in it. Like some fresh horse poop. Horse shit was just ridiculous. But now we get to the adventures of Cherokee in a black neighborhood in the hood in the 70s. In the 70s. Okay, we talking long Cadillac 70s. Right before you got to the 80s, my father had a blue Cadillac. That son of a bitch was long. He had a powder blue Cadillac. Brougham, or Brom for you white folks. Brougham for the rest of us. That son bitch was long. That damn Cadillac was the roots of Cadillacs. That son bitch was long as shit. That damn Cadillac, my father would turn the corner, there'd still be Cadillac still turning the corner. That's how long this Cadillac was. Then he went and got a Lincoln that was longer than the Cadillac. That Lincoln was long. This is how far back in the 70s is. Like, you could be in the backseat of this Cadillac or that Lincoln and would have to actually physically send an email to get up to the front to tell somebody, hey, man, can you turn the AC off? That's how long this shit was. Thank you for the cowboy hat. I appreciate that, attacking. So, Lincoln Continental. That shit was long. I didn't know how long. Like, this Cadillac was long as shit. But anyway, that's how far back in the 70s. We talk about long ass vehicles. 70, right? So first thing I tried to ride this thing. Listen, do y'all remember when Rocky ran up the top of that mountain and yelled Drago in Rocky 4? That's how I felt. That's how I felt. Like, dead ass. Just, I get on top of this horse. All I needed to do was go, Drago! Drago! Like, that's the weirdest part of this. And I couldn't ride it. Thank you, SZ. I appreciate that. Another cowboy hat. I couldn't ride this horse. My ass wasn't even $150. I was light in the ass. I'm not even gonna try to front. That's what it was. Light in the ass. I'm 6 years old. How does a 6-year-old, thank you, Tacky, how does a 6-year-old control a horse? And we're not even talking about a My Little Pony. No, we talking about a damn brontosaurus horse. Just big for no reason. My father gave me the reins of this son bitch, and I can't even get it to move. Because I'm pulling on it, and the horse is like, man, if you don't get off me, you little boy, you ran out of pee-pee. I didn't have a cowboy hat. Did not have a cowboy hat. I did, like, exactly, Thomas Flintstone. I'm out here literally controlling a brontosaurus. So, everybody in the neighborhood loved this horse except for a girl by the name of Teeny, or Teeny Poo, as we call it. I don't know what her real name was. She was the daughter of one of my father's best friends, my father and mother's best friends. There used to be a group of them, right? It was like the four families or something, right? My mom and my dad. It was Versa and Charlie. That was their best friend. Harvey and Rose. There was her other best friend, which, by the way, Harvey is still alive. Rose has passed on. Harvey's son is the reason I have a front tooth now. Because we were playing around and, like, he busted open my lip. I had lost this tooth. He busted open a lip and there was a tooth underneath it, and it finally grew out. So, Harvey Jr., if you're listening, appreciate you for the teeth, B. But anyway, so, and then there was Morris and Elsie, who were like my aunt and my uncle, right? Sent you the last DM. It will allow me. Okay. All right, Reverend Hayes. I'll look at you. I'll look at it. Okay. So yeah, these four families, we all hung out. We were all family and whatever, right? So Teeny was Charlie and Versa's daughter, and she was afraid of horses. Nobody knew this. I know the beat meat posse's out here doing all kinds of stupid shit, but yes, Jay Thomas, I could not ride this horse. I was 6. I'm a 6-year. Imagine me only smaller. Now imagine put me on top of Grimlock from Transformers 4. Like, I can't control this goddamn thing. It's a damn horse. I can't control this goddamn thing. 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 I can't control this goddamn thing on top of this son, bitch. I'm out here looking like,
Help me. Help me.
come on now. It's a horse. My 6-year-old ass could not, I could not, you know what I mean? Like, I could not stop this damn horse from doing anything. Like I said, Teeny is afraid of horses. There was a part of the fence that wasn't done yet, all right? It was the day that both me and my older sister's boyfriend, Bobby, were on top of this horse. Now, what we didn't realize is Cherokee don't play with people. Listen, Cherokee does not play. She couldn't, I might have to reset. Hey, TikTok, I'm gonna drop and then I'm gonna come right back because apparently you guys it's freezing. So let me go ahead and stop this and I'll be right back. I'm doing that for TikTok because apparently TikTok's out here tripping again. It does this. Only my lives. I'm only on my lives does TikTok do that. I don't know why. Apparently, me having a live on TikTok, they dislike it or whatever. Anyway, I don't care. It just gives me a chance to put up new stuff. Screw 'em. I'm gonna do it again. Hi, TikTok. I'm back. Restrict this mother pus bucket. Anyway. Hold on. Vamper said, when I asked for a pony, I got a Hanson CD. Let me explain something to you. You asked for a pony and get a Hanson CD. So instead of getting a horse, you got I would have listened. That's how serial killers are made. Listen, Vamper said, when I asked for a pony, I got a Hanson CD. That's how serial killers are made. That's how you make serial killers. That is exactly how serial killers are formed. When you ask for something, your father or mother gives you some shit that ain't even, I had to reset as like, your father or mother give you some bullshit that ain't even what you asked. Good morning. Listen, you say, Mom, Dad, can I have a pony? He said, no, but you can have this Hanson CD. Next thing that happens?
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
I think that's how Bane was. You ask, do you understand? That's how the Joker was made. Mom, can I have a pony? No, but you can have a CD from the Dave Matthews Band.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
You imagine asking for something and getting something completely different. Hey, Mom, can I have Optimus Prime Transformer? No, but you can have a bag of you can have a bag of Tootsie Rolls.
And here we go.
Do you imagine that? You ask for one thing and get some other shit. Mom, I want an action figure. You can have some socks.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
I know there's a lot of people right now out here in the world. Hold on, wait a minute. Michael Pruitt said, I wanted this Michael Jackson Walkman. Oh no. Oh, then he erased it. Hey, fix it, Michael Pruitt, because I want to talk that story. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? You ask for one thing for Christmas and get some other shit. That shit will turn you into a supervillain. You look at him go, Mom. I want the new Michael Jackson Thriller album. I got I got this tape. I got a cassette tape from Barry Manilow.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
All of a sudden, you're Bane. Michael said, I wanted this Michael Jackson walking tape deck. What I got was an alien in a can instead.
And here we go.
Listen. You ask for some shit, get some other shit. I'm just saying. You want a cool Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure. Your mom give you that action figure that comes in a Dollar Tree.
Why so serious?
I'm just saying. That's how that's how I don't want to even say serial killers. I'll say supervillains. That's how supervillains are created. A person didn't get what they wanted for Christmas at one time. Mom, I want the new Captain America action figure. You could have this old He-Man with that's missing a leg.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
You start hearing that chant in the background. Dash, pasa, pasa. That shit'll turn you into a damn serial killer. Listen, you will be a supervillain messing around with that shit. You will be a supervillain. You won't even be a serial killer. You will be a supervillain. You ask for some shit, your mom and dad give you some shit that's way on the. Oh my goodness. And see, here's the problem with me. Christmas is on December 25th. My birthday is on December 31st. My father was out here giving me choices. My dad was out here giving me choices. You can get a lot of Christmas presents, or you can get a lot of birthday presents, but you can't get both.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
So I was already starting off at ground zero. My birthday is literally 6 days after Christmas. So guess what, partner? You got choices now. Do you get this Christmas? You get your birthday? So many choices. Now y'all wonder, oh, why is he so angry? Now you understand. I had choices, bitch. I had choices. My old man was not playing. Listen, my old man was not playing, and my mother was like, well, what did your daddy say? Dad said I could either have Christmas presents or birthday presents. And which one you gonna pick? Birthday. Whole time I'm in my head going,
Why so serious?
So needless to say, the horse, hold on, Lady J, exactly. Those of us who have birthdays close to anything involving Christmas, we're screwed. We getting choices, bitch. Listen, all you lucky bastards that have a birthday in March. Come on now. You March birthday people are fantastic. My dumb ass over here, to this very day, I get excited. When my wife buys me a Christmas present, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But when people like, what do you want for your birthday? Nothing. Why are you asking me? I get choices? Oh, now I can have choices? Now I can have choices. I'd have been a super villain for freaking 40 years, and now all of a sudden I can be like,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Come on now. I literally. Oh, Dublin Jack. Please tell me you didn't come in here to troll. Oh, Dublin Jack. I haven't knocked one out of here today. And the button is waiting, so I'm gonna need you to either pretend like you're here for a good time or walk your ass up out of here. Because if we have to leave, if we gotta make you leave, Dublin Jack, you're not gonna like how it happens. So sit down, be humble, and enjoy. Because if you pipe up one too many times, Jack, I'm trying to tell you, we got some words for you. Say one more thing. Just say it. You're gonna swear now? Hey, Dublin Jack.
Ejectocito, cuz!
Time to go. Yeah, there's me cussing. Ejectocito, cuz. Your punk ass out. Ignorant ass. Just the poets in the house. You gonna swear now? I swear you leaving. Hey, Dublin Jack, you just.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Take your ass back round the way. Anyway, so needless to say, apparently I must have wished for this horse. There was a Christmas and that was my Christmas and birthday present. Right there. Congratulations, Thomas, you 6-year-old child. Santa isn't even bringing this down the chimney because it won't fit. And you won't get it till April. Mind you, we didn't get this horse until April. April. My birthday's in December. My father comes home in April with a horse. I'm getting ready to get out of school. Nobody in my family has an April birthday. None of my siblings, my mom or my dad, have a birthday in April. It's just some random ass April that I get a horse. So, back to Teeny Poo. There was a part of our backyard that was not finished. It left a hole. Now again, I am sitting on top of this horse. Okay, I am sitting on this horse. I can't make this horse move, and I'm 6 years old, and this horse is like, hey yo, if you don't get off me before I smack the shit out of you, like get off of me, kid. So my sister's boyfriend Bobby, Bobby was just black muscle. It was just like Bobby's one big ass black muscle, just huge for no reason. He was gonna go be in the Marines. Lady J, we might be. Listen. All I can tell you is my father got around like Tupac before Tupac was born. I'm just saying. First time I heard Papa was a Rolling Stone, I was like, how the hell did the Temptations meet my father? Like, the very first time I ever heard the Temptations, Papa was a Rolling Stone, I was like, how did they know my dad? This old man was not playing. He was out there, I'm traveling and I'm laying it. Hadouken! And then he would leave, and then all of a sudden, hi, family reunion. You know, like, my father was the living definition of, y'all ain't even his real kids. You know that joke they say when your daddy got another family across town? Y'all ain't even his real kid. Anyway, back to Teeny Poo and this horse. So I didn't know Teeny Poo was afraid of this horse. Teeny Poo and my sister Lizzie were best friends. Like they'd hang out and do all kinds of stuff, right? I did not realize Teeny Poo was afraid of this horse. Go back to it. I am on this horse with Bobby, this large black. He looked like Bobby Lashley, except like the 70s version. So he had like a sort of a little bit of an afro. So he's Bobby maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so he's on there. I'm holding on to the reins. He's holding on to me. Then he has the reins. He's got the reins one way. I'm holding it like up here. Teeny Poo comes around the corner where the fence isn't done, creeping around the bushes, looking at this horse. Well, Cherokee was like, hey, yo, hey, it's your man's. Hey, it's your man's. I don't realize that Cherokee was over there going, hey, yo, this your man's. Because Teeny Poo was scared the shit out of the horse. He turned his head and took off. Teeny Poo is now running in front of us. Me and Bobby are now on top of this horse, holding on to these reins for dear life while this horse chases this young lady. This horse chased her ass down the street at a gallop. She is screaming for everyone. She's screaming for Jesus. She's screaming for Allah. She's screaming for Rao. I'm trying to pull the horse back, but again, I'm 6 years old. I cannot pull back this massive brontosaurus beast. Bobby, who has more muscles than I do, he's pulling. The horse won't stop. The horse is chasing her down the goddamn street. Everybody in the neighborhood is now chasing after this horse who is chasing after this girl. I don't want to scare her. I'm trying to tell her to go left, go right so that we can get him off the road. He is chasing the shit out of her. She ran all the way to her front door. Her front door. She is screaming and beating on the damn door. Cherokee raced up her damn steps. And you know, in black neighborhoods, everybody know that that one house got that mound of dirt with the steps on it. And them steps look like the steps to Modor. Like the steps to drop the ring in Mount Doom. Those steps. You know damn well them steps is broken. You know what I mean? Them steps is horrible. They're all crooked, but there's this big ass mound of dirt leading up to a house. And they got these steps that somebody decided to put there so that little Negro kids don't like die sliding down this mound of dirt. But them steps, they always got the railing, the metal railing. Y'all know, the pipe metal railing that don't look like anybody gave a shit when they put it in. They just put it in the ground and say, whatever. Yeah, they'll hold on to it. And you hold on to it and shit, you feel like your ass is going up Mount Doom. Everybody in the hood know that one house. Don't act like, again, white people, y'all wouldn't know this. You know what I mean? Exactly, the once upon a time rail. You hold on to it and it's shaking. How is the railing shaking more than you are walking up these damn steps? The steps are narrow because the mound of dirt is just this massive ass mound of dirt. And they got them little funky ass steps with this rickety ass metal pipe that they said here's a railing. And it's so rickety that there's no bottom to it. Like it ain't even, it's structurally there's something it shouldn't be sitting up. You holding on to this shit, it's shaking more than you shaking. The steps look like they doing this shit going all the way up and shit. But if you get to the top of it, you fine, because the amount of dirt, they done put a pathway to the shit, right? Cherokee ran up that and chased this girl to her front door. She, at this point, is screaming. bloody damn murder. I am screaming bloody murder. I'm crying now because I do not want this damn horse to do this. Her mama opens the door. Miss Versa opens the door. Teeny Poo is catatonic on the damn front step. I'm crying. Bobby's like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. She starts screaming. My father, being the human being that he is, finds all of this hilarious. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted to ask him. I wanted to use the N-word on him so bad. Do you find this amusing? You have traumatized this girl and your son. I don't want to ride nothing now. I don't want to, dog. I don't want to get on Ferris wheels. You know them little plastic horses that they have out in front of supermarkets. You put a quarter in it. I don't want to be on that. Nothing. I don't even want to ride my bus because I got to walk up in it. I don't want to be on nothing. I am traumatized. I'm over here. I got the 1,000-yard stare from Platoon. Like, I got the Vietnam look like. I got on that horse as a 6-year-old and got off of it as a man. And then Chaos is like, but did you die? Almost dead. Listen, I was traumatized. I have never been on anything like that before. Like, I remember falling off my bike and it not feeling as bad as this horse racing down the street, because it's not like Teeny Poo just lived a house away. No, she lived the length of the block. That's where she lived, at the end of that shit. So my dumb ass got to be on this horse pulling back for all dear life with my 6-year-old strength, like, please, I'm begging you, stop. Please. Stop, I'm begging you. Don't run anymore. Cherokee is like, shut up, sit down, and take this ride. Listen, Cherokee looked at her and was like,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
She creeped around the corner and Cherokee wanted something. Cherokee was determined to get this shit. She is catatonic, screaming and crying on the front porch. I am on top of the horse screaming and crying my damn self. My father starts walking up laughing. It's like,
He needs some milk.
I don't need no damn milk, Daddy. Get me off this beast. That was like, so what? For those of you who are just coming in, let me give you the story. I'm gonna give you the Cliff Notes, or as I like to call them, oh, okay, Josh Ford, I got you. Here's the Cliff Notes. At 6 years old, I had a horse in the hood. My father bought me a horse. I don't know why, but that horse was collecting a debt. Taz over here tripping. That horse was collecting a debt. You see, that horse was from the Lannisters. That horse was from the Lannisters. The Lannisters sent every car. No! I didn't want that to happen. Listen, gotcha, bitch. Yeah, you're right.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. That horse. Listen, I'm just saying. So, for those of you just coming in, at 6 years old, I had a horse in the hood. And I was just telling a story about how that horse chased one of my little sister's best friends, Teeny Poo, down the street. while me and a very large black man with an afro and more muscles than I'll ever be able to see were pulling the reins back, and the horse, obviously on a vendetta of some kind, said, "Nah, we gonna get her."
Gotcha, bitch.
I don't know. Listen, I was on the horse. I was on top of the horse.
Help me. Help me.
I'm just saying. You know what, Missy? If I could find TD Pooh to tell that story, I would. But I don't even know whether or not she remembers it. I don't even know whether or not she remembers it. Do y'all understand how long ago that was? I was 6. I'm 53. I only remember these things because it's part of what made me who I am today. These are the things that literally went on in my head or as a child. You know what I mean? Like the time we tried to catch the tooth fairy and almost killed my older sister. True, that actually did happen. We tried to catch the tooth fairy because we figured she has all this money. Try to catch the tooth fairy. So we put a bucket with hot ass water over the door. We put a blanket, one of them Afghan blankets, one with the holes in it, because we couldn't afford no net. We was just gonna drop that on top of her. The hot water was gonna pour on her. That way she couldn't fly away. And we had a cage ready to catch the tooth fairy. And we went to bed and it tied all this stuff with strings and shit. Like the Afghan blanket was tied to a piece of yarn, and the piece of yarn was looped around a metal bucket with hot water in it. And me and my little sister, we had like them plastic bats. We was gonna beat the shit out of the tooth fairy and get this money. This is a true statement. You can ask my older sister; she will tell you this. She came in to check on us while we were sleeping, and we thought she was the tooth fairy. Listen, she barely missed. Like the blanket fell on her, she fell forward. That hot water dropped on the ground, and the bucket almost hit her in the head, and we jumped out of the bed and started hitting her with plastic bats. Because we was little kids. We just beat the shit out of her. She's like, "Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me! Stop it! Stop hitting me!" We thought she was the tooth fairy. Yes, we was wiffle batting the tooth fairy. Yes. We was going to get this money. Tooth fairy was given a quarter per tooth. So I lost one and my sister Lizzie lost one. So we thinking that's 50 cents. Well, if she got 50 cents, she got $1. And if she got $1, she got $5. She got $5, she got $50. We was going to get paid. Good morning, Swords. Listen. We go, hey, gotta get this bread, man. We was little kids. And my father found out and spanked us for beating up my sister with wiffle bats. It's not like we hit her with Louisville Sluggers. They were plastic wiffle ball bats. I had a red one, Lizzie had a yellow one. We beat shit out of her ass. I'm just saying. Or how about the time we got our toddler sister drunk? Our younger sister, we got her drunk off of Heineken's. We was playing house in the laundry room, and baby need a bottle. We just didn't realize it was beer. She was knocked off. That little girl. I'm just saying. We got her lit. She was drunk as hell. Yes, Nart. That's exactly what I said. Yes, Maya, Jack and the Tooth Fairy. You damn right. We was gonna run up on her ass. Listen, we had teeth fall out of our mouth. We knew the Tooth Fairy was coming. We was like,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Tooth Fairy gonna give up some money. The Tooth Fairy gonna give up some money, damn it. Hey, you got a quarter per tooth, huh? What if we wanted $5 per tooth, bitch? Who's gonna catch her?
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
We got our toddler sister drunk off a Heineken. We literally soaked our oldest sister's cashmere jacket in cold water during a blizzard. This was a full length. My father was like that. A full length cashmere coat. It is literally negative. It's negative balls outside in Kansas City. We got mad at our older sister, so we soaked her cashmere jacket, whole cashmere jacket in water, and then put it in the closet. My father beat the brakes off us for that shit. My father beat the shit. We got the shit beat out of us. Because earlier that same day, the whole reason my sister was getting up in the first place to go to the store was because my father literally was like, hey, go get Linda up and tell her to go to the store. She wouldn't wake up. Linda was a hard sleeper. She still is. We put a space heater right by her bed. We figured, get hot enough, she'll get up. I almost cooked my... with a space heater. Listen, my older sister came downstairs like, Daddy! Thomas and Lenny put the damn space heater by my bed. I almost burned up. Ass whooping number one. But, listen, the big secret is still sitting in the closet. You beating our ass with a space heater. Trust me, you're going to be like,
What's in the box?
We already knew. We're fitting to get effed up. My father spanked us for a space heater. Wait till he finds out this expensive ass cashmere jacket is currently pulling a Davy Jones locker in his closet. Shit. Older sister pulled that thing out. And by pulled, I mean literally pulled. This jacket was heavy as shit. Who done soaked it in water? Here comes my father, holding on to this jacket. He got this jacket like Black Bolt, like the Hulk, like Wall Breaker Hulk was holding Black Bolt in the comic books. Who did this to it? He didn't even have to finish the sentence. He knew it was us. And the beatings commenced. Joseph. That ass woman, we knew we deserved that one. You understand? A bucket of water on this damn thing. A bucket. Big ass bucket, like two of them on a cashmere jacket. In the cold. It was cold in KC. I'm talking about there was snow drifts. We just soaked my sister's cashmere jacket. And then I got a horse. Here's a little secret. For 4 years straight, I jumped into a Christmas tree. Truthful state. This truthful Thursday. Well, I'm being truthful. For 4 years straight, I jumped into a Christmas tree. Year one, my father buys me a Pulsar doll. Now, for those of you who don't know what Pulsar was, Pulsar had a clear chest and all these little like body parts and stuff. And if you press the button in the back, you can see the blood pumping and the heart moving and stuff. Great doll. Great doll. He had an enemy that was a stretchy thing. You can stretch his arms and stuff, but I stretched it so far I actually broke it. So all I had was Pulsar. Christmas morning, I'm playing with Pulsar. It's like this. Hey, Pulsar. I'm Pulsar. I do Pulsar things. So I threw him, and Pulsar landed in the Christmas tree. And he stayed. So guess what? I thought it would be okay for me. So I took a flying leap, jumped right in the Christmas tree, and it fell over. Ass whooping number one. Year two. Christmas Day. I no longer have anything I can throw in and chuck into this tree. I got like Luke Skywalker figures and Darth Vader figures and shit, but you're not going to throw them in there, you'll lose them. But I did it anyway. And Luke Skywalker fell all the way down, so guess what? I jumped in the tree. Tree now falls over on me. Ass whooping number two. And mind you, my parents never learned the lesson. They didn't get hip to it till like year 4. They did not get hip to it until year 4. So, my father, another ass whoop. Year 3 comes around. Now I should stay out of the tree. At this point, get out of the tree. Don't jump in. You ain't got no reason to jump in the tree. But then the cat jumped in the tree. The cat was running from our dog, Duke. Duke was the greatest dog has ever lived. He was running the cat was running from Duke, and the cat jumped in the Christmas tree. Well, now I got to get the cat out of the Christmas tree, right? 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 So guess what I did? I jumped to the Christmas tree after the cat. Christmas tree falls down. Ass whooping number 3. Here it is, year 4. My father has now gotten hip to the fact that I jump in the Christmas tree. So he says to me, you jump your ass in that Christmas tree, I'm going to beat your ass. My father looks at me, gives me the instructions that if I jump my ass into this Christmas tree before Christmas,
Get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
I'm getting my ass beat. I vow not to jump into that Christmas tree before Christmas. Right? Christmas Day comes. I haven't jumped in the tree. The 26th, no jumping in the tree. 27th, still ain't jumped in this tree. 28th, the cat is now playing with the tinkles, the little, tassels and shit. Remember you could be able to get foam rubber, not foam rubber, but that styrofoam, the balls that you put on the Christmas tree. Now the cat is playing with one. Now I am watching the cat. The cat's watching me. This is 28th. Still haven't dumped in this tree. As long as one of the balls fall down, he can chase it, whatever. 29th. Cat keeps doing this. I keep following the cat. I'm like, okay, I'm throwing the ball, now the cat's catching it and rolling around with it. I'm like, yeah, this sounds cool. This is the 29th. 30th. Cat's still doing it. I'm still chasing the cat. I'm still over here throwing this thing in the casket. But the 31st. The 31st. My birthday. My birthday. Cat goes underneath the tree. Cat climbs into the tree. I'm trying to stop the cat from climbing in the tree. I climb under the tree, and I come up like Kool-Aid. Whole goddamn tree falls right in front of the television. Next thing you know,
Get your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
I came up like Cook. Oh yeah, like blew into the whole tree falls. I got tinsel and that shit all over me. The cat was in the tree. The cat runs through the damn tree, leaps out, and goes into the kitchen. Tree falls in front of the television, and there I am. Oh yeah, I come out of it like dead ass. 4 years of that. 4 years of that. 4 years of that. There you go. I jumped in the Christmas tree 4 years in a row. I tried to fly to China like Mary Poppins, except I did not have an umbrella, so I used a piece of cardboard. And I jumped off the top of my house. And my father almost whooped me. Like I think my father beat me because he was afraid I almost died. Yeah, I got a birthday ass beating. Listen. I got a birthday ass whooping. But I did try to fly to China using a piece of cardboard like Mary Poppins. I did. I did not die. Chaos. I think my father beat my ass more because he was afraid I was going to die. My father once gave me a mouthful of chewing tobacco, and I took the chewing part literally and was sick as shit. I literally did turn green. I had an interesting childhood. I did. I had a very, very, very interesting childhood. I was a little bit odd. I don't think my father knew how to handle me. Like, I did not die, you know. A for attempting to stay out of the tree on year 4. Yes, Edo, I did try. I don't want y'all to think I was jumping in it. Well, I did. The first 3 years I jumped in the tree because it was just there. Yes, I did try to fly to China using a piece of cardboard. I had just watched Mary Poppins, and I figured if that bitch can do it with an umbrella, I can do it with a piece of cardboard. Why not? I once befriended a snake. I think it was like a poisonous snake. Morning, Rob Mello, Villains Guild in the house. I once befriended a snake with no head. That happened. Yes, that did happen. Apparently, it was a poisonous snake, and somebody either ran it over with a lawnmower or something, but cut the head off, and it left the body on the damn sidewalk. So I befriended it. You ever befriend anything with no head? Like, my little sister kept a dead rat in a plastic bag in a purse after watching Ben. We would sing to this dead rat that my sister put in a plastic bag and kept in her fake purse. And my mother did not find this dead rat for 2 whole weeks. And every day we would pull this dead rat out of my sister's purse and sing, "Ben, the two of us need look no more." I swear, I'm so, like, seriously, we Every day we would be playing outside. My sister would bring out the bagged bin, the rat, and put it on the porch. We'd be out there playing. Ben is on the porch in a plastic bag because, it's dead. After week 2, we're starting to notice that the bag is all bloated. Ben's not looking the same. And that's when my mother saw it. My mother was going through getting ready to wash our clothes. Yes, that's what we named him, Ben. Because we had just finished watching Ben. And that little white boy had a rat friend. So, damn it, we had a rat friend. When my mother found out that we were keeping a dead rat in a bag, listen, I've never seen that woman go to the trash can so damn fast in my life. What the hell? What the? It was a lot of filth, Lauren filth. Followed by, it's a goddamn dead rat. Pink goes into the trash can there, buddy. She didn't even open up the bag to smell it. Like, listen, it's a dead rat floating, it's bloated. Look at the gas, throw it away. But yes, every day, we would sing the Ben. Ben, the two of us need to no more. It's a dead rat in a bag. Again, colorful life, kids. Colorful goddamn life. My little sister took all the damn screws out of the top of the top bunk of our bunk bed, and one night I went to sleep and fell on my brother. He's screaming, I'm screaming, mom's screaming. We all thought he was dead. But it was one of them old ass bunk beds that just gave you the box spring and shit. It fell. And the thing about it is, I almost got my ass whooped, but I'm not the one that took the screws out. It was my little sister. And he's like, and my father was so easy on her. He would pop her one time on the butt. Meanwhile, he over here giving out these stress beatings to me and my sister and shit. One time we knew we was gonna get an ass whooping. We knew it. My mother's like, when your father gets home, you're gonna get an ass whooping. We put on all of our clothes. I had on 4 pairs of jeans and 3 t-shirts and a long sweatshirt. My sister had 3 pairs of jeans on and 3 shirts and a long sweatshirt. This is the middle of July. We're set. We got on 3 pairs of socks. Then my mother says, go outside and play. In Tennessee heat, in the middle of the summertime, dressed like we're going to the mountains of Kilimanjaro. We were broiling, okay? It was so hot in them clothes that we would just lay on the porch and just lay there. Like dead ass. We knew we was gonna get our ass whooped, but we figured the more clothing we wear, the less we'd feel it. Shit. Listen. It was in Memphis, Tennessee heat.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Broiling. The little black kids out here trying to, I don't even want to move. We kept going back in the house. Mother's like, come back outside. Try to clean up. He's out there broiling. Then my father comes home. We don't even get to spanking. So now we're wearing all these goddamn clothes for nothing. Mom says, go upstairs and get ready to go to get in the bathtub. We are walking upstairs. I remember that scene in Kingdom of Heaven when they took the army away from water and they're pouring the shit and it's all hot. That's what we look like. We step our ass upstairs, start taking these clothes off and shit. We are literally laying on the floor in our drawers. Hot as hell, man. But yes, I did have an interesting, colorful life. I did have an interesting, colorful life. I will be the first person to say that. I'm not. I did not have a boring life. I didn't. There was nothing boring about my life. So Rick Strom's in the house. What's happening, Big Rick? Love you, brother. I did have a very interesting life. I had a horse when I was 6. Jumped in Christmas trees. Tried to fly to China with a piece of cardboard. We tried to catch the Tooth Fairy, to rob her. I almost broke my neck doing a windmill spin move on a hill on some cardboard. That did happen. Yes, that is a true story. This was back when, you know what I mean? Listen, I told y'all the hill was slanted like this. The cardboard was here. We put it like here. And I tried to do a spinning windmill. It almost snapped my damn spine. I laid down. My mother was not taking me to the hospital. I just had to lay down. I just had to lay down. Mom was like, we ain't take you to the hospital. Just lay down. See if it'll heal up. Well, my dumb ass. I lived in a neighborhood with a serial killer. These are the things, these are the adolescent things that, created the villain. Yes, I did. I almost broke my brother's leg trying to put him in the figure 4 leg lock. Almost snapped my brother's leg. The original, Jeff Goldblum fly almost made me not eat fried chicken ever again. Ever. Was eating that. That's like I have a love-hate relationship with Bojangles because that's what I was eating the first time I saw it. I had my father's hair, so I couldn't get a Jerry curl, so I had to have my shit permed. And there is a picture of me in high school with permed hair. Slick back, like ready for the world. I bought I went to a shop and got a Can You Stand the Rain sweatshirt made, but it was the middle of summer. It had my name, and it had Capricorn on the sleeve, and on the back it had Can You Stand the Rain. It was hot as shit. I tried to wear it home. Hot. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted y'all to know that I don't come from this place of, hey yo, everything was perfect. I was an activist and that. No, I was a goof. My brother the Saint knocked my tooth out. This tooth right here is fake because my little brother knocked it out. I tried to hide in the trunk of my sister's car one time. Only to get like I was in the trunk and she was going to go and she turned the car on and damn the Commodores was on. I forgot what the hell it was. No, it was Earth, Wind and Fire. That and then like in the trunk are the speakers. And that shit almost killed me. I was like, ah! And then that's when she opened up and found out. But yeah, I don't come from conventional means. I was a weirdo. I was a true, honest to goodness weirdo. I don't know if I could ever make this into a documentary. I don't know how. I don't get it. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this. There was a dude on TikTok that was making documentaries, and everybody's like, "Yo, man, you need to do You need to do a documentary of Thomas the Villain. Like, I don't know how interesting. I don't know how interesting it would be. I'm just saying. I don't know. I really honestly don't know. Hey, Dave, we could get Tiger Bomb and Taz to recreate the Cherokee Chase's Teeny Poo story. Tiger Bomb could be my sister's boyfriend, Bobby. Taz could be me. And then we get like, I don't know, maybe what Jay said. She could play Teeny Poo. We go back to my old neighborhood and have Cherokee. Good morning, Lizzie Jims, you beautiful woman, you. But yeah, this is me. This is who I am, man. This is how I live. I can tell y'all I have this fascination with that steering wheel wrap, the one that you gotta have like ropes and shit all over it. Because I had a cousin that is a cousin-in-law. He drove 88 Delta 88 Oldsmobile, and his steering wheel was like this big around. That was like, and it was white. This shit was clean too. Like he drove with the little middle piece. That's why I drive the way I am now. Every once in a while, like if I see that stuff, I'll buy it. Make my steering wheel big as shit. His steering wheel was this big, that big around on the steering wheel. He had a red and white Delta 80, Oldsmobile Delta 88. Clean, boy. And then like he put like the towel on his headrest because he had a Jerry curl. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now he had no dice, but it did. Listen, it did have a badass like tape deck stereo system. This was right when they was putting 10-inch woofers in the back in the trunk with an amp, and this man would come through driving this Delta 88 with his steering wheel that like literally the size of a fist, rolling. I saw that one time. I've been doing it ever since. Some of y'all, listen, one day y'all going to go to like a junkyard looking for something. Y'all going to see a car. And that car is going to have steering wheel wrap around it. That is like the same size as one of their flotation devices. They'll be like, who did that? It's like, that was me. Yep, wood grain. Wood grain wheel, man. So that's a little insight, a little bit of it's still Truthful Thursday, but it's a little throwback. I just want y'all to know who I am. I'm goofy, I'm weird, I get that, I understand, but yeah, this is who I am, this is who I've always been, and I have more stories. Hey, listen, to this day, I still drive that with that middle part, I still drive that with one hand in my truck. Like that's why my wife won't let me drive her car. Because if I drive it for too long, she's going to get some steering wheel wrap around it. And she knows she's listening. She knows. She'll probably go text me here in a few minutes like, I'll divorce you if you put that steering wheel shit on my car. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, Edo, listen, Edo number 4 has a book out, and it's on Amazon. Edo, you need to send me the name of that book. Actually, you need to send me a copy of that book so I can read it. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Sound of Coffee for Thursday. If you guys like what I'm doing here, whether it's the throwbacks, whether it's the deep conversations, whether it's the goofy shit, whether it's the flag on the play, and would like to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep all of this running, help me keep everything running. I'm still working on digital art, so you guys will get it. Trust me, it will happen. Yeah. So if you like what I do, think about becoming a Patreon. Patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. This show has been brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go look, she bought a mug. Yeah! I got my first sale. Auntie. Auntie is the first person to buy a mug. Congratulations. This show is brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and check out some of the incredible candles and merchandise inspired by some of your favorite content creators, myself included. Glitterwix.com. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California, skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. This show has been brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MELExcellence.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to Something Black Made and check out some of the incredible, incredible fashion that they have over here. Like I said, this was given to me as a gift from Something Black Made. It is an incredible, incredible denim jacket. It's so incredible. My daughter keeps telling me that if I leave it for too long, she will take it from me. And I'm like, hey, yo, you're not taking my damn jacket. But anyway, like I said, remember, the Sound of Coffee shop is open and running. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. And you too can get yourself a Mother F Donald John Trump Club t-shirt and mug. And the Swole Me collection is coming along. I'm still working on some of it. I've got a whole lot I'm doing at the same time. But you can go over there, the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Myself and Angry are in the process of relaunching the Villains Guild clothing line. The very first thing, the very, very, very first thing on the top of the agenda is an official Villains Guild shirt, hoodie, tank top, whatever. It will have the logo of the best organization working today, the Villains Guild. And on the back, everyone, whether it's a hoodie, a tank top, t-shirt, or what have you, will have the charge of the villain. Meaning it is the charge that every member of the Villains Guild takes, and it is the charge that they believe in. The Villains Guild clothing line is coming back. In addition to this, every member will get a pin. Now, I promise you, I was going to get you guys pins last year. I have them, but I ordered 50 more. I ordered 50 more for the Crimson Guard. So that means every member will get a pin. Every officer will get an officer's pin, and the founders will have founders' pins. Yes, I am determined. As a matter of fact, I got to run around the corner today and go and pick up those pins. But yes, each pin will come with the reason I'll be honest with you, the reason I have not sent them out yet is because I have not written down the charge of the villain. Each pin will be connected, and you will read that off. That is your charge as a member of the Villains Guild. But you will all be getting pins, and we will have enough to where any new member also gets a pin. So if you're a member of the Villains Guild and I have not gotten your address, your physical address, send it to either Ginge or Transgretchen. Make sure either one of them, Ginge should have it, should have your email address as well. Gretchen is the secretary villainess, so she should have all of your pertinent information anyway. So if you are a member of the guild and you have not given your address, your physical address to either Ginge or Transgretchen, please do so. Because, like I said, every member will have a pin. Yeah. So I love you guys. Listen. I don't know if you guys enjoy this stupid shit. I don't. I tell these stories because they're in me, and my wife tells me, I can't always be doom and gloom. She likes it when I don't yell, so I tried to give her a show today to where if she's listening to it, she can enjoy it. She can laugh and giggle at it. I love you, babe. Remember that. Best friends forever plus. So, as we say every day, kids, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain, and this has been The Sound of Coffee. Hey, Vamper, send me a DM either on Instagram or on TikTok, and I will explain to you the process on becoming a member of the Villains Guild. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to go out and have a great and fantastic day. I hope I gave you some laughs. I hope I gave you something that inspires you to go out and have the best day possible. And I do it for you guys. This is not my ego. This is about making you guys have a good day. You know what I mean? Guess what? Y'all know what tomorrow is, though, don't you? Y'all know what. Listen, y'all know what tomorrow is. Y'all know. Flag on the play Friday. Friday. Flag on the play Friday. That's right, kids. Tomorrow is Flag on the Play Friday, and it is our monthly giveaway for one of the most incredible pieces of Sound of Coffee merch you could possibly get. That's why it is a giveaway every month. The Flag on the Play coffee or tumbler. We will give away one tomorrow. Remember, it's quite simple. There will be a final flag. I will tell you whether or not it's a 4 or 5 digit number. We will have you guys hold on to that number until we say, hey, now put your numbers in. Whoever hits the number or is closest to it wins the tumbler. If we have 2 people who are closest to it or hit the number, we're giving away 2 tumblers. All right, kids. Flag on the Play Friday tomorrow. I love y'all. Be safe. Have a great, fantastic, invigorating day. I will see you all tomorrow. I love you. Love, peace, and hair grease.